Hi, everybody. Update time as we kick off a return to the rainy season on Thursday. Right now on this Wednesday, November 29th, it's 3:38 in the afternoon. Behind me, the clouds over downtown Portland, and for the most part, it's cloudy everywhere. I really thought we'd have some sun, some passing bands of clouds, some sun. That has not happened, and because of that, it's generally only around 40 degrees outside, so a much cloudier, colder day than I thought. Now, with moisture coming in tomorrow, I do not believe today's lack of warming will have any impact on the precipitation we have tomorrow, meaning with the cloud cover, even though we didn't warm much today, we're not going to cool off much overnight either. So no changes or concerns in that department. I want to take a second and really point out the flow patterns. We look at the full disk satellite picture, watch my mouse. Here we are. Here's Portland and, of course, Oregon and Washington. So this little curl of clouds right here, this is tomorrow's cold front. Now, it comes in and weakens during the day. It will bring us likely rain to the coast first thing in the morning, and then some occasional shots of rain during the day here in the Inland Valley. This system back here will hold together and be stronger. It will come in on Friday. So the first two systems, Thursday, Friday, pretty much come in straight from the west out in the Pacific into our area. Now, notice, if you look carefully, you can see there's the big island of Hawaii right there, low pressure system. This fetch of moisture will be coming up from the south, and this is the warming batch of moisture with rising snow levels that will start to come in during the day on Saturday, with the big push of rising snow levels Saturday night, changing Cascade passes from snow to rain, and then rain all the way up through 7, even close to 8,000 feet on Monday and the Tuesday next week. So again, first two systems come in from the west. After that, Saturday night into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week, everything's mainly coming up from the south, and that's going to get us into a really mild weather pattern with some pretty good shots of rain coming in. Okay, so some updates, courtesy of KGW-TV. This is the American GFS model. The graphic is courtesy of KGW-TV. So this still shows you what's going to fall starting tomorrow through the weekend, through Sunday at 7:30. Pretty much the same type of numbers we've been seeing from the model output the last couple of days. 3 to nearing 4 inches up and down the coast. Well over 2 to maybe nearing 3 inches in parts of the Willamette Valley. This shows over 3 inches down in Eugene. Hefty total moisture amounts over the Cascades, out through the Gorge. This gives the Dalles 1.90. That gives you an idea of the strength of the moisture flows that will be coming in. And then pretty good measurable precipitation, which is great news. Over in Prineville, Crook County has been, in need of moisture, and they're going to get a decent bit of this as well. So all good news there. Here's a look at the timing. This is the National Weather Service's, what they call their national blended model. It basically takes several models and interpolates them together. So here we are tomorrow morning. So this would be at 5 in the morning. Rain just approaching the coast and just approaching Long Beach and Astoria. Might be some light rain moving inland at that time. And then let me go ahead and play this. Here we are at, let me think, 11. This would be 8 o'clock in the morning. Now we got rain coming over the coast range. Maybe some light stuff in Portland. But really, this would be, I'm interpolating from the London times. This would be 7 would be 4 would be 11 o'clock in the morning. So before noon, now we've got pretty steady rain up and down the I-5 corridor from Seattle, where you see the green, down through Portland, down through Salem, Nurse Corvallis, Eugene, Roseburg, etc. And we've got moisture pushing all the way into the Gorge, nearing Cascade Locks and Stevenson by the noon hour, if this timing is correct. And we've still got fairly steady moisture as we get going into the evening. Now we got moisture reaching the Dalles, up over the Cascades, out into the Columbia Basin as we get into Thursday night. And then let me see how far this will go. Let me stop it back here. This is overnight Thursday night. See this batch of rain back here? This is going to come in first thing Friday morning. So again, several shots of pretty good moisture. It's certainly going to be raining more than not. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, get ready for some wet weather. This may or may not be overdone, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the same model I just showed you a couple of graphics ago, the GFS model, that the output numbers I showed you for rain. This is that same model, but this shows you what falls tomorrow all the way through Thursday of next week. Every single day between now and Thursday of next week, expected to have some major precipitation. Notice this goes over 6 inches up in Kelso Longview. It goes 6 in Portland. It goes over 5 out in the Beaverton Hillsboro area. It goes about 5 3/4 down in Salem. It goes similar amounts, but over 6 in Newport and Astoria. And some hefty amounts all the way out into Wasco County through the Gorge. So could we get this much rain? I like to remind you, typically these numbers turn out being overdone. But if we're going to pick up at least 2 to maybe as much as 3 between Thursday and Sunday night, and there's some more good shots of rain certainly coming in Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we'll see. As I mentioned, we picked up about 4 inches of rain the first week of November and was looking very much like we could do that the first week of December. So that's all pretty interesting. So I showed you the rain coming to the coast first thing in the morning, and then before the noon hour on Thursday, moving into Portland. This here, again, is courtesy of KGW TV. This is their Futurecast model. It does a nice job of showing you the rain in green, scattered showers at 5 p.m., and the bluish tones here, purple tones, is snow. So notice at 5 p.m., this is picking up snow throughout the gorge, and of course, snow over the Cascades. Here's the deal. I wrote this down, so let me read you off my notes. It looks like there's a good chance that temperatures from Cascade Lock Stevenson through the Dalles during the afternoon hours tomorrow will be in the 30s, but above freezing. So if that's the case, there would be snow in the air, but I-84 would be wet because the snow wouldn't be sticking to the pavement. Now, Thursday night and early Friday morning, different story. Now we're getting into a good chance of some sticking snow and maybe some icy travel in the gorge Thursday overnight and Friday morning. So right now, 36 in the Dalles, 34 Hood River, 36 in Cascade Locks. This is my Columbia River Gorge page on my weather site, portlandweather.com. Again, I hope you'll bookmark this and use it as a tool. It's really got some great information segmented in ways that is easy to use. So again, what I wrote here, snow is likely Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. Everything in the air in the gorge, probably snow. But Thursday afternoon, fingers crossed, temperatures will be above freezing. There won't be any problems. But there could be several inches stick Thursday night and Friday morning. And then the timing is actually, I wrote here, all rain in the gorge Friday noon into the weekend. I think it's actually all rain in the gorge starting 10 o'clock Friday morning. And then from that point on, all the way through the weekend, it's just rain and there won't be any travel concerns. But certainly check out the gorge if you're going to be, out and about tomorrow morning and see what's going on. The precipitation likely doesn't arrive until the afternoon, but you'll want to watch temperatures to see what's happening. So again, I like to shout out to my sponsors because they fund my weather site and other meteorology that I do, and it gives me money to keep developing things. So Hillcrest Ski and Sport off of Burnside out in Gresham, they sponsor my Mount Hood page, and I thank them for that. All right, here we go. Tomorrow, 5 to 8 inches down to 3,000 feet. Snow picking up in the Cascades in the afternoon. It's the latter part of the afternoon through Sunday. It's expected to be under winter storm conditions. Friday, same snow level, 3,000 feet, 6 to 10 inches. Saturday, snow level comes up to 4. It's certainly all snow sticking at Government Camp into early afternoon. We might start to see that turn into a rain-snow mix before dark Saturday. Snow levels take that big jump Saturday night. Here they are Sunday morning, 6,000 feet, 7,000 feet Sunday afternoon. That's all rain at Timberline. Eventually as high as 8,000 feet on Monday. So here you go. I mean, certainly above 4,000 feet, 8 inches Thursday, 10 Friday, 10 Saturday, approaching 30 inches. That's very doable. But then we got the wet rain on the back side of that. Again, you can find the mountain passes on this website of mine on my ski page too. There's that Government Camp ODOT camera showing 37 degrees right now. And if you scroll down, there's Siskiyou Summit, there's Santiam, there's Willamette, there's the Coast Range, there's Cabbage Hill on 84. So lots of good information. And this right here shows you what the pass elevations are. Remember, Willamette Pass is above 5,000. Santiam is just over 4,800. And Government Camp is right about 4,000 feet. All good information to rememorize as we get going into the winter season. Okay, Hazeldale Tire Pros. They take care of all my tire needs. Really nice people. I hope you'll check them out, especially if you live in Clark County. They sponsor my 7-day forecast. All right, rain develops Thursday. Showers in the morning, heavier shot of rain late morning into the noon hour. Friday, rain at times. The front comes in during the daytime hours on Friday. So it's kind of a mix of some just occasional shots of passing rain. Saturday, I still think rain picks up late in the day, and I still think we get hours of absolute steady rain Saturday evening, overnight, into early Sunday morning. That alone could be 1.25 inches of rain in Portland. Could be some high water spots, some ponding on roadways if you're out and about Saturday overnight into early Sunday morning. So keep that in mind. Now, here's a bit of a change, and this may change with that said, but right now, it looks like there's a chance that we would be mainly dry Monday morning, have a little bit of a break in the action, and then get just some light rain developing Monday afternoon. We've got Tuesday, a day that sees increasing rain as the next front moves in. Could be mainly steady rain overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, and that alone could be somewhere nearing 1 inch of rain potentially through Wednesday night, and that's followed by showers. And real quick, notice with me the temperatures. Above freezing thanks to the cloud cover overnight tonight. We get that warm front Saturday, right? So here we are Sunday morning, 46 to 55. It could be 50 Sunday morning when you wake up. 48 Monday morning. Could be 50, 51 when you wake up. 56 the high. Tuesday, 50 or better when you wake up. Very mild air. And then Wednesday, a rainy day, 47 to 52. A reminder that to get 1 inch of rain in our area in a 24-hour period, it's most likely when you have dew points around 50 degrees and temperatures in the 50s, and that's setting up for us to have those hefty rain totals. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. This is my weather site, portlandweather.com. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. We'll keep you updated here throughout this weather event. It all starts tomorrow on Thursday.